Welcome to the coast. Cari Champion here with, what is your name? David Lloyd.
David Lloyd. Yeah, D-Leezy,
Okay.
some people call me, but yeah, David Lloyd.
I call you D-Leezy. I made that up. So, you know what? Herm Edwards is not on the show, but you know what he says.
What?
How about them boys, your Cowboys? How are they?
They've got some issues. They're working through some things right now.
All right,
As camp continues.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. But first, from my understanding, David, you got some NBA news.
I do. I've had NBA news all summer. It just keeps on coming, Cari. The NBA. Okie dokie.
Okay.
So,
Who's going to win today?
in top 5?
Yeah.
I've had 2 weeks to get ready for this showdown. It's an epic. We saw Justin Thomas win at the PGA Championship at the age of 24. So I came up with the brilliant idea. I think we all agree with that. That
yes.
the top athletes everywhere, every sport, under the age of 25. If you're 25, you're ineligible for this list.
It's under the age of 25.
There you go. All right.
All right, David. You go first since you came up
honors.
with this wonderful idea.
Oh, man. Adam is getting punchy. Still got like 10 and a half hours left to go here, Cari. We could only heavy expectations for what's coming up.
Are you putting in any work over there? You got any shifts on the marathon?
I'm not. I'm just doing our little coast-to-coast show for 1 hour. I feel like I'm slacking here. Those guys are going hard for 28.
Adam needs his own sitcom because every time we get him off camera, off his phone, he really is just a bundle of laughs, you know? Did you notice that?
He's at his best when he hasn't slept in a long, long time. We should do this like every week. Just make him stay up all night and then bring him on for the SportsCenter shows the next day. All right. Speaking of heavy expectations, they're talking about things in Foxborough. Here's what Brady and Belichick are talking about. Classic Jorts deduction there. But anyway, so the quarterbacks on one elbow. No,
do you have any
I don't have any
jorts?
Jorts.
Oh, I insulted you on my television.
Yes, come on. I've got.
Have you ever owned a pair of jorts?
I don't.
David?
I don't think I did. I don't think I did. And there's no
I'm about to say video
physical evidence to show that I ever wore jorts anywhere.
We have to go to the archives.
Please.
All
right.
Apparently, there's sports to talk about, David.
Yeah, get me to the next thing. Get off this jorts thing. Jeff Dickerson with the Bears.
Doggy dog. No, we'll see.
We're officially in the second hour of what's customarily a 1 hour program, obviously. Getting through it, though. Moving along. Let's talk Kirk Cousins, Cari. Here we go. And David, here we are in front of our touch screens.
That was, the music was something.
It was very salsa or whatever.
I was like, where are we? What are we doing, David?
Here's what we're doing, okay?
Put the show back on the rails,
we got
please.
It's top 5 time. But today we're doing a little differently because of all the fantasy hoopla, the fantasy football marathon that's going on. We're going to draft our top 5 players as far as just the fantasy value. We're not putting together a team because we only get 5 picks each, but our top 5 is in terms of priority and production, okay?
Okay, so we're not putting together, we're not doing like position, but it's just priority,
Your
right?
5 best scorers here.
All right, so I'm going to go first because we flipped the coin.
And
so, again, top 5, if it were me, my first pick would be Antonio Brown. I think AB will be the one to go with for me, David.
Oh, interesting.
So, did I take him from you?
No, you did not, in fact. Yes.
All right.
So I stole that one. All right, keep going.
You did steal that one from me. So then because you took Le'Veon Bell, I'm going to go with David Johnson. What do you think about that,
David?
David?
Smart move. Great move.
Smart
Got
move.
it back.
Right.
Everyone wants the running backs. All right, I'm going to have to go back down and get a receiver then. Let's see here. You took inductive wide receiver last year.
Did someone give you my notes? Someone gave you my notes. You stole. Okay. You took Julio.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna scroll up and see who I can get here. If there's anybody, this kid with blonde hair. The kids call him Filthy because he's pretty good. Odell Beckham.
Odell Beckham Jr. Good one. Good pick. Good pick. All right.
What about you? For Mike. No, it is. I really liked him. I've always been a fan since A&M. All right, so look, this is where I'm going to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you with something that you weren't even thinking about. And I'm surprised that you didn't because he's always good production for me on fantasy. I'm taking the tight end. You know him as Gronk.
Gronk? Okay. Coming off injury. Okay. Back. I'm ready to go.
I'm looking at my list here. Okay, you took. All right, good, David. I like it. I'm gonna go with a running back. I'm gonna go with another back because those are good. Let me just see where I'm at here.
Get it back here now. Okay.
You wanted to get it back. I hope I get.
Don't take my back.
I hope I do. Devonta. Did I take him?
No, actually, you did not take my wicket. See, he splits time with Tevin Coleman, and he's coming off concussion protocol.
Oh,
my team.
You're taking Shady. Wait a second. You're taking Shady over Devonta. Is that what you're telling me?
I sure am. Yeah, I sure am. I would have done that every day.
I don't think this is
he's
a
not, but I'm
protest.
talking about, I feel like all those things are kind of intertwined to some extent.
Okay, they are, but I just thought of something as you were saying that. In the 80s and 90s, when these players aren't talking and they're being quiet, it's obviously because they are getting the bigger deals, the money deals, the shoe deals, however you like to put it. But LeBron is rare in that case. Because he's still getting the money. Is he that much of a game changer? He's that much of a global icon that no matter how much money he makes, it doesn't matter what he says.
I think LeBron.
Story in a hypothetical world, it could be D-Wade, LeBron, Lonzo, who else?
Oh, well, Brandon Ingram.
Camp, you guys know this. Rams defensive tackle Aaron Donald has yet to show up. Alden, you say this has always been complicated. So break down the situation and why has it always been complicated?
Because Aaron Donald is still so young in his career, Cari. You got to remember, these next 2 years, and that's why I've always said.
Okay. Cost-effective sounds great,
right.
But they need to win, and they need to win quick. While they have the fans here, especially this fan base, interested. Right. According to our Adam Schefter, this could spill into the regular season. How bad would that look for the Rams?
Cari, the Rams need this. They need this. I mean, you need for Sammy Watkins.
People are interested.
The #1 receiver that they've always wanted. People are excited again in this market.
Yeah.
And now Aaron Donald's not here.
Okay.
And now your best player is not showing up to camp. The Rams are in a point in their
surprise of a trade good for the Rams. How's he adjusting?
You know, the Rams are already starting to get a little excited about what he can mean because they haven't had that guy. The other day, we're in practice. They're doing 11-on-11 drills. First play of 11-on-11 drills, Sammy Watkins runs a play.
Yeah.
They're going to give him the whole year.
All right. So much to discuss. Preseason, folks. We got to season. All right. Alden Gonzalez, thank you so much for joining us here on SportsCenter Coast to Coast. David, over to you. Do people call you a legend or just a famer? A legend
Never
or
in my
famer?
house. You know, I don't know. I don't get that around the house.
Wifey's not saying that, huh?
No, she never says that.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Coast to Coast.
Good to be here.
He's actually calling the fight for Showtime, Floyd versus Conor. And look, and I want to make sure that I'm clear in saying this. I want to give you your just due. You have been covering boxing for decades. You have been ringside for probably how many fights? More than 2,500 is what I read. I'm a troll and I didn't even know it.
I can't top that. I really can't. I mean, I've tried all week to match you with your wit and your wisdom. I can't do it anymore. That's it. I'm out. I'll see you Monday. Right? Cari?
I'll see you Monday.
Next.